Hey guys, just a quick video. This is a Lexus IS 250 2008 model, but this should be the same from 2006 all the way up to, I believe, 2010 or 2011. But anyway, what we're trying to do here is remove the air fuel sensor, which is usually called the oxygen sensor, but technically it is the air fuel sensor. This is bank 1, sensor 1, and this is on your passenger side. So what you're going to get is a check engine light. Most likely when you get the check engine light on your Lexus, your VSC light's also going to turn on. So it's kind of scary, but this isn't too bad. This isn't too hard to fix. It's the sensor's a bit expensive. It's about 150 to 180 bucks. If you order it online through Amazon, it's available on Amazon. And also available on eBay. You can probably get it for about 110, 112 bucks. But you will have to wait a few days for you to get it. But anyway, I'm just going to show you guys really quick. I'm already here. I already installed the oxygen sensor, but I'm just going to show you what you have to do to get to it. First of all, you have to remove the battery, of course. You can leave this fuse box here. It can stay. There's many people that say that you got to remove this, but you don't have to. So once you get the battery out, there's going to be a tray, the battery tray. You're going to remove that, and then once you get that battery tray off, you're going to be here, and this is the area where the electronic power steering is housed, which is also the ECU, and it connects right here with these quick connects. There's 3 connections here, and this is about the second hardest part of the whole process. So let me just show you really quick the ECU. This is your ECU, and whenever you have it, whenever it's in there, it's going to have these little clips here that lock it in place. So it's going to look something like this, something like that whenever you see it. But basically, when they're connected with the quick connects, these little clips here lock it in place, so they won't become disconnected with these little locks. So what you want to do is you want to get a flathead screwdriver here, and you want to pry this side open and get it out. There's a little tab right there where it clips on, so you want to get in between that and try to open this side up. And once it pops out there, it should be easy to get that off. Same thing here with this side. This side it just has a little connection. It doesn't have a lock. But once you get the quick connects, the locks off of here, then you just get a flathead right here where it connects, and you just slowly pull it off. Do it carefully. You don't want to really screw the connections up or anything like that, because it's going to end up costing you several $100s to fix that. So be patient. The first time around, it took me a little while to remove. It probably took me about 45 minutes to get this taken off. But yeah, it's just a really delicate part, so you want to go ahead and put it somewhere where it's not going to get wet. And yeah, so once you got that removed, you're going to get to this point, and this is just the tray that holds that. So you want to remove that bolt. There's another bolt here, and then there's a bolt here and there, and the ECU gets connected on these 2 areas. So yeah, once you get this tray removed, you're gonna have access to the oxygen sensor, and you want to go ahead and disconnect the sensor first. The connection for the sensor is right there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. So you want to go ahead and put you can do it with your hand. There's a little tab on the top there. You press that tab back, and then you pull the sensor out, and it should disconnect. Once you got it disconnected, it's most likely going to be seized, because these oxygen sensors, they seize over time. If the sensor's been on for a couple years, it's going to be hard to break that bolt there. So what you want to do is get some JB Blaster and soak it, let it sit for about 30 minutes, and then try to break that bolt. So the tool you're going to use is this one right here, and this is just a oxygen sensor socket. You can get this at Advanced Auto Parts. What it is a it's a 22 millimeter socket, but the thing is, it's got an opening here so that you can, put it in over the, the wires don't get in the way. So you need to use this. You can rent that at Advanced Auto Parts. It's going to cost you $30 to rent it, but you take it back and they give you a full refund. So make sure you're careful when you're trying to, break that oxygen sensor out there. Be patient, and make sure you have a good ratchet, because if you don't have a good ratchet, you're going to have a really hard time. Make sure you have a decent one. Pick up something that you didn't just get at a tool set at Walmart, because those will most likely break and you're going to have a really hard time. So this is what I was using. I didn't use that extension, that's for something else, but I used this socket on this ratchet here, and took a little while to break, but after about a couple of tries, I was able to loosen up that sensor and replace it. So all in all, if this is your first time around trying to change the sensors, this is going to take you a couple hours to do, while you wait for the TV blaster to loosen up the not to loosen up, but to lubricate the bolt there. But if you have some experience with removing oxygen sensors, this should take you about 45 minutes. It's not too hard of a job. But anyway, if you guys got any questions, just leave a comment, send me a message. I'll be glad to answer them.